In this video, I'm going to be ranking the best obtainable cards right now in NBA 2K25 Myteam on a tier list here ranging from S that does go all the way down to F tier, and we have about 95 of the best obtainable cards in this entire game. I wanted to get you guys a huge tier list for all of the best obtainable cards right now in this game, so you guys know what cards you guys can actually afford to pick up and add to your squad. So if you guys don't know what I mean by obtainable, these are going to be the best free cards that you guys can grind for, or the best cards that are actually affordable and not millions of MT. So the most expensive card on this list might be 300 to 400k, but a lot of these cards are going to be under 100k, 200k at the most. So yeah, talking about the first obtainable card on this list, we do have Dark Matter Cedric Maxwell, and I would say he might legit be a top 3 obtainable card in this game, and maybe even number 1. He is pretty much a hidden invincible, 6'8" at shooting guard, 7-foot wingspan. He's got a great jump shot, Pro 2 fade, the best sigs in the game, best motion style, good stats and badges across the board. He's an absolute beast. I would say easily an S tier obtainable card. Now talking about Pink Diamond Wemby, just because of his speed alone, I don't know if I can go S tier for Wemby, just because of his speed. Now his jump shot's really good. He's 7'4" at center. He's probably the best obtainable center card in this. No, he's probably not the best obtainable center anymore. He's going to be an A tier in my opinion. Not Pink Diamond Dr. J, but Dark Matter Dr. J also feels like A tier. He's a really good shooting guard, has a nice jump shot. Maybe you could go B tier for Dr. J. I think B tier is probably a little bit more fair. Dark Matter Rudy Gobert going to go in A tier because of his size at the center position. Really good 7'1" defensive center. The jump shot's not great though. Dark Matter LeBron, gotta go A tier. Yes, he's on the expensive side. He's probably closer to 300, 350k, or maybe he's gone down in price because obviously the 100 overall LeBron came out recently in my team. But yeah, this Dark Matter LeBron is still extremely good at the small forward position. He still plays top tier defense. He's still got a good jump shot. He's going to be an A tier in my opinion. Crusoe, going to go in A tier. Another just solid defensive card at the point guard position. I don't think he's the best obtainable point guard. He's close to maybe top 3. So I guess you could maybe put him in the S tier category, but for now, we're going to go Crusoe in A tier. Talking about Giannis, this is a card that I'm going to go S. I do think Dark Matter Giannis is an S tier obtainable card. I like him more than LeBron at the small forward position, just because he's 6'11" at small forward with incredibly good defensive stats and badges, and he gets some of the best defensive animations in this entire game. Talking about Richard Jefferson, I'm also going to go S. I mean, one of the best obtainable cards in this entire game, not too far behind Cedric Maxwell. I do think Cedric Maxwell is a little bit better. He's taller with the Steve Francis size up, but honestly, I think Richard Jefferson does have the better jump shot. He has the same release as Nikola Jokic's invincible card, which is obviously one of the best in this game. So yeah, Richard Jefferson as an obtainable shooting guard, he's going in the S tier category. Dark Matter Joel Embiid, he's okay at best. He's going to be C tier. Dark Matter Chet, because of his defense, I do like an A. Really good defensive power forward. Don't know if I can go S tier for Chet, but maybe he gets moved up later in the tier list. Talking about Dark Matter Ron Artest, really good defensive shooting guard. I think Dominique and Ron Artest are both going to be in B tier. Maybe Dominique in C, but I'm going to go B tier for Dominique Wilkins. Channing Frye is decent. I'm going to go same level as Joel Embiid. I do think he's actually probably on the same level as Embiid because he's the same height. He doesn't play that much worse defense, and he does have a better jump shot, in my personal opinion. So they're both going to be in C tier for obtainable cards. Dark Matter Kareem on the same ranking as Rudy Gobert. I don't know if quite, Wemby, Kareem, or Rudy Gobert are S tier obtainable center cards, but I do think they're very, very good. Kareem's still one of the best rebounders in this game. Very good defensive card with an okay jump shot. Now, Denny Avia, I mean, he's got to go S. I would say he is still probably the best obtainable point guard in this game. He's not too crazy expensive. He's about 100,000 MT, and he's really good for 100k. 6'9" at point guard, 6'9" wingspan. Defense is top tier on Denny Avia, and his jump shot's really, really good as well. Taking a look at Dolph Shays here, I mean, he's another easy A tier obtainable card on the same ranking as like a LeBron at small forward. Probably better than LeBron because his sigs and his jump shot is a lot better. I almost want to put Dolph Shays in S, and I think you can make an argument, but I'm going to go Dolph Shays in the high A tier. I mean, Giannis is probably A. I don't know if Giannis is... Yeah, I think Giannis is A. I don't think he's much better than Dolph Shays. Ricky Davis is going to be in C tier, maybe even D. He's an okay shooting guard at this point in the year. I'm going to go like C tier for Ricky Davis. Dark Matter D-Rob because of his jump shot being really, really bad. I don't know if I could put him on the same tier as Kareem, those type of cards like Rudy Gobert at the center position. Even Pink Diamond Wemby, I would much rather have over Dark Matter D-Rob just because his jump shot is not good whatsoever. Talking about Dark Matter Vladimir Radmanovic, and that's the card that I feel like is S over Giannis, over Dolph Shays. He's 6'10" at small forward with almost the best sigs in this game and a really good jump shot, Pro 2 fade. I absolutely love Vladimir Radmanovic. Now talking about Tyler Hansbrough, he's a decent obtainable small forward card. Realistically, he's going to be in C tier in my opinion, Deron Williams is B. I know he's an undersized point guard, only 6'3" at the point guard position, but he's got the best SIGs in the game. He has got Kyle Lowry base, Benedict Mathurin upper, of course on very quick timing, and then he does have the Pro 2 fade, so a really good offensive 3 hunting point guard. And I think for an obtainable point guard, he's going to be in B tier. I think OG Anunoby is also going to be in B tier, on the same ranking as a Ron Artest and a Dr. J. Talking about LaMarcus Aldridge, he is going to be probably B tier as well. I know he's really tall for the shooting guard position, but I never was really that big on LaMarcus Aldridge's jump shot. His SIGs are not that good, but yes, he's very tall at the shooting guard position. Kawhi, I do like more than LaMarcus Aldridge. I think Kawhi is maybe not an S tier obtainable card in this game anymore, but he's definitely A tier. He's a really good defensive shooting guard, still has a nice jump shot, but that on-ball defense from Kawhi is some of the best in this game. Risa Shea, I'm not a huge fan of, but I think realistically, because he's 6'10" at point guard, he's got to go in A tier. Jalen Johnson, really good at small forward. I like this card quite a bit. I like his jump shot. He's good defensively, has a nice player model. We're going to go Jalen Johnson in B tier. Lonzo Ball, not great in my opinion. I mean, C tier at the highest. He's a good defensive point guard, but that's about it at this stage of the game. Like, Jalen Suggs is just much better, and Jalen Suggs is really not that much worse than Dark Matter Crusoe. People might call me crazy, but he's 6'5" a point guard with a 6'5" wingspan, the exact same as Crusoe. He's just as good defensively as Crusoe. His jump shot is arguably better, and he has maybe even better SIGs or on the same level SIGs as that Alex Crusoe card. So I do think they're very similar at the point guard position and are some of the best obtainable point guards in this entire game. Talking about Chris Anderson, he's actually good. His jump shot's really good. He's only 6'10" at power forward, but he's a really good defender, has good speed and agility, and his jump shot's really good. I would take him over Joel Embiid and Channing Frye at the power forward position 100% of the time. Luke Walton, he's a decent power forward, gonna go C tier for Luke Walton. I think at this stage of the game, Dyson Daniels is probably C tier. He's still a good defensive point guard, but that's about it. Only really plays defense and is 6'7" at point guard. Tim Thomas, I feel like you have to go A tier. I mean, this card is extremely good offensively at the small forward position. 6'10", 7'2" wingspan. He's pretty much just a slightly worse Vladimir Radmanovic, in my personal opinion. Josh Childress, I think you have to go S. I know it sounds crazy for a pink diamond to be in the S tier category over these dark matter cards, but he literally is 6'8" at shooting guard with an amazing jump shot, has really good dribble SIGs, Pro 2 fade. He's going in the S tier category. Talking about Danny Granger, he's solid as well. Gonna go Danny Granger probably in C tier. Terry Dischinger is also going to be in C tier. Dino Raja, I'm going to go B. I would take him over Joel Embiid in my personal opinion. He's got a better jump shot. I do think he plays just as good as defense. Rocco also going to be in B tier. A very underrated shooting guard still to this day. He's 6'9" at shooting guard with a 7'2" wingspan, amazing player model in game, and his defensive animations are some of the best in this game that I've seen, and he does have a really good catch and shoot jump shot. Dark Matter Artist Gilmore, I don't know if he's S tier, but I do think he's very high A. He's a great obtainable center card in this game, not too expensive, like 200 to 300k, very good defender, 7'2" with a 7'7" wingspan, or a 7'6" or 7'7" wingspan. One of the two. Dark Matter Chris Middleton is better than you would expect. I'm going to go Chris Middleton in B tier. Stephon Castle, I'm going to go either in B or A. I'm going to go very high B tier for Stephon Castle. He's mainly just a good defensive point guard who's 6'7" with a nice jump shot. Could use some better dribble SIGs, but he does have the Pro 2 fade. 100 overall J-Dub, really good. I don't know if you can go J-Dub in S. I think he's a very good obtainable shooting guard, one of the best in this game. They gave him improved SIGs, he's got a good jump shot and the Pro 2 fade, but I think realistically he's going to be an A tier. Dark Matter Franz, going to go low A tier. Not much better in my opinion than like a Dr. J, you know, OG Anunoby, those type of cards at the shooting guard position, but he's definitely better. He's 6'10" at the shooting guard spot with a very fast jump shot. Talking about Derek White, he's okay for an obtainable point guard. I'm going to go probably Derek White in C tier in my opinion. Tony Parker, he's going to be an F tier. I'm telling you guys, this card, I know he's 100 overall and he's actually obtainable because he's like 70k, and there's a reason why he's the only obtainable 100 overall in this game right now, because he's 6'2" at point guard. He doesn't have a good jump shot, and his SIGs are honestly not that great. They're okay, but for a 100 overall card, they're not that good. I would much rather run Lonzo. I'd much rather run Derek White. I'd much rather run Dyson Daniels at the point guard position. Hassan Whiteside, he's decent, gonna go in C tier. 100 overall Miles Turner, one of the best obtainable cards in this game, like easily in the top 5 when it comes to the best obtainable cards. He is so good defensively. His SIGs are amazing. They gave him the tray behind the back, you know, Garland dribble style. Right, he has Garland dribble style. All I know is he has like the best SIGs in this game besides one. He's got Garland dribble style, tray behind the back, Yeah, and he's got Kemba escape and Garland size, that Pro 2 fade with a really good jump shot. Also does have a decent motion style. This card is insanely good at the power forward position, and you can get that card for completely free. Triple J, I'm gonna go like probably low A tier. He's still a really good defender. I would definitely take him over D-Rob and Dino Raja as well. Now Dark Matter Michael Beasley, you guys already know, one of the best obtainable cards in this entire game. Yes, he's expensive, like 300k, 400k, somewhere in that price range, but he's still one of the best small forwards in this entire game. So he's of course got to go in that S tier category. Talking about Evan Turner, slightly better than like Alonzo, Dyson Daniels in my opinion. Does have a nice jump shot and is 6'6" at point guard. Carlos Boozer on the same ranking as Tyler Hansbrough. Decent obtainable small forwards in this game. Zach LaVine, I mean, he's decent as well, probably C tier. RJ Barrett's going to be in D. Not a horrible shooting guard, but also not great. Karl Malone, realistically going to be in B tier. Manu Ginobili, probably also going to be in B tier. JoJo White, I mean, he's okay, I guess, but I'm going to go D tier for JoJo White. Michael Finley, really good offensive shooting guard with an amazing jump shot. Gonna go Michael Finley in B tier. Bargnani, he's decent as well at the power forward position. Gonna go also in B tier. Jared Wallace I like in B tier just because of his defense. He's pretty much another OG Anunoby and Ron Artest. Really good perimeter defenders with very solid jump shots. Talking about Jaden McDaniels, another good defensive small forward. I like Jaden McDaniels in B tier. Brad Miller, I like in A, to be honest. I mean, I do think he's a bit better than Bargnani at the power forward spot. His SIGs are really good at power forward. He does have a decent jump shot and a solid defender as well. I believe he also has Pro 2 fade. Buzelis is 6'10" at shooting guard, but that's about it. He's going to be in B tier. Mike Miller, absolute sniper in this game. I'm going to go B tier for Mike Miller because he is kind of one-dimensional. All he can really do is shoot the ball at a high level, and he's 6'8" at shooting guard, and he has the Pro 2 fade, but he does that very well. 6'8" at shooting guard with one of the best catch and shoot jump shots in this game. If you're looking for an absolute sniper, a card that's not going to miss, go for Dark Matter Mike Miller. Talking about Dark Matter Josh Smith, I mean, he's a decent small forward in this game. I think realistically going to be in B tier. Roy Hibbert, for his positional value, probably A tier, but I think realistically he's going to be in B tier. Doesn't have a great jump shot in my personal opinion. Dark Matter Luol Deng, either very high A or low S. I'm going to go low S tier for Luol Deng. Really good defender with a nice jump shot. Bill Walton, underrated at power forward. He's really not that expensive. I'm going to go Bill Walton in the A tier spot. Draymond Green, that card's jump shot is awful. He's going to be in D tier. Dark Matter Sar, one of the best obtainable power forwards in this game, and I feel like you have to put Sar at least in the A tier category. Tyrese Thomas also has to be an A. I mean, this card is 6'10" at small forward, has a really good jump shot. He's great defensively. His player model is amazing. His defensive animations are great. Got to go Tyrese Thomas in A tier. Sengun is okay. I mean, he's probably C tier in my opinion. Andrew Bogut, you got to go in A. He's a 7-foot point guard, really good defender with a nice jump shot. Maybe could even argue S for Andrew Bogut. Talking about Dark Matter DeAndre Ayton, he's going to be on the same ranking, you know, as a Kareem, as a Rudy Gobert. All very similar centers in my opinion. Jack Sigma also going to be an A. He's really good defensively at the power forward position. Talking about Willis Reed, he's probably either A or S. I might go S tier for Willis Reed because I would take him over Jack Sigma. I would take him over Brad Miller at the power forward positions. We're going to go Willis Reed in that A tier category. Alex English, not that great. He's going to go in F tier. Jabari Smith, he's B tier. He's 6'11" at shooting guard with a nice jump shot. Rick Barry is A easily and could be honestly in S. Rick Barry has amazing SIGs, a really good jump shot. Definitely going Rick Barry in A tier. Trevor Booker is decent. I'm going to go like low B tier for Trevor Booker. Dark Matter Luca, still a very good point guard in this game. Similar to his 100 overall card, but I think for his price, you got to go Luca in that A tier category. His snatchback animation is really good. His jump shot's still great, and he does play good defense because of his player model. Mark Eden, one of the best obtainable cards in this game. Easily the best obtainable center card. He's 7'4" with a 7'8" wingspan, an absolute giant at the center position. And I think you have to put Mark Eden in that S tier category. Is one of the best obtainable cards in this entire game. Batum is not that great because of his jump shot. I think realistically, he's going to be in D tier. Wang ZZ, going to be in C in my opinion. Dark Matter AK, got to go A. I mean, Dark Matter AK is one of the best defenders in this game with a really good jump shot. Chauncey Billups is actually good. He's on the same ranking as Deron Williams. Both these cards are very similar at the point guard position. Robert Horry is good as well. I don't know if I could go A tier for Robert Horry, but I'm going to go B tier. He's a really good free small forward. Sean Livingston is good. I'm going to go Sean Livingston probably in like low B tier. Steve Nash, another really good 3-hunting point guard alongside Deron Williams and Chauncey Billups. Amen Thompson, feel like you got to put that card in A. He's still really good defensively. He's got the best SIGs in the game with a solid jump shot and the Pro 2 fade. Ty Jerome, going to also be in C tier alongside Derek White. I would say Bilal Coulibaly is going to be in B tier in my opinion, maybe on the lower end. Ron Harper is really good. I'm going to go Ron Harper on the same tier as Stephon Castle. Very similar point guards. Brandon Miller is going to be in B tier. I think Bernard King's probably going to be in C. Wasn't really too big of a fan of that card. George Mikan's going to be in A tier. He's a good power forward option. Glenn Davis is going to be in C tier. And then Pascal Siakam, to round out the best obtainable cards tier list, is going to be in that B tier category. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about my tier list, and I'll quickly scroll through the tiers so you guys can see. Maybe there's a couple cards you could put in A to S, but I wanted to keep the S tier category to like the best of the best obtainable cards in the game. Again, if you guys don't know what I mean by obtainable, it's going to be any card for an affordable price under 400k, and it's going to be cards you can grind for free, whether it's in the summer festival that's still available right now, or whether it's in the new champions or festival of champions right now in this game. They are able to grind for those cards because they are obtainable right now in this game. Now, I did forget to put Invincible Paul George. I do apologize. Invincible Paul George would probably be an S tier, either very high A or low S tier, so I did forget to put Invincible Paul George. I would put that card in the S tier category. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this tier list and found it helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.